guys, Andy the Budget Angler, not long off the Greenway, just heading towards the canal. It's after work and I'm going fishing, which is a bit of a novelty. Haven't done that for a few weeks, so hopefully we can get a few fish for you. I'm going to try a bit of drop shotting, maybe some worm lob shotting. They're not really lob worms, they're just some stuff I found in the garden, some dendrobinas and some brandlings. There's a couple of small lobs, but I couldn't get anything big. It's been too dry and I never got organised with my worm farm, which is what I wanted to do during lockdown. But that being said, it has been quite productive. I made some floats, learned how to make some floats, had a bit of guidance from a couple of people, and yeah, and you probably would have seen those videos, so hopefully you've enjoyed those while we've been in, keeping us going. First day of the easement of the restrictions, still got a way to go, and I've been reading the guidance on, you know, from Angling Trust did a sterling job getting that guidance in and convincing government that fishing was a sport that they were going to relax, and hats off to them. I don't always have a lot of time for the Angling Trust. They make a lot of noise sometimes and don't seem to do too much, but in this they've been great, so hats off to the Angling Trust on that, fair play to you. And also the Canal and River Trust have relaxed their towpath wanderers areas and said that fishing is now permitted, so that's brilliant. I'm really happy with that. As for the other sports, tennis and golf are the main ones. The guidance just said don't handle each other's balls, so I don't know what goes on at them posh clubhouses, but I'm glad I'm doing fishing, to be honest. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to try and get some fish for you. Cheers. Well, this is a likely looking spot. I've had fish from here before, nothing further up there. Problem is I don't want to get in amongst the boats as well, because the guidance does actually state you know, keep your social distance away from moored boats, because there's still a restriction on navigation, so people shouldn't be cruising if you follow the Canal and River Trust guidance, and their guidance on fishing from the towpath is the same about the houseboats. So just trying to keep 2 metres away from them while I'm fishing. But it's turned nippy actually. My hands are cold. I've got some fingerless gloves. I don't want to put them on just yet. I want to wait till it gets a bit colder so I feel the benefit. But yeah, it's they don't do the tips your fingers anyway, which are the bits that are cold. But anyway, it's nice to be out. I can't, you know, I'd much rather get a fish than not, but if I don't get one, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to put this video out whatever, just as a, you know, as a personal vlog, just so I can help remember, you know, the fact that we haven't been fishing for so long. And I mean, with good reason. I'm not going to sit here and grumble about it. I think, I mean, you know, had this not all happened, it would have been crazy. I'll keep an eye on the stats, and I've been following the Office of National Statistics weekly death rates. Oh, there's a stand-up paddle boarder there. I've never seen those there. I don't even know where they'd get in, to be honest. Well, there we go. People taking advantage of the ease restrictions. There's no one fishing either, which is amazing. I thought I'd see loads of people out fishing, but I haven't. God, it's moored up because no one's cruising. All the banks are full of boats. This is going to be a tough old gig. Gap here should leave me about 2 metres between each one here. Oh, it's all diesel in the water. Oh, God. It's going to be one of those sessions. I don't know what I was expecting, really. I can't say I should have been expecting, you know, a fish frenzy. But it would have been nice if we had the weather. Oh, we're in. Oh, it's not a bad fish either. Oh, blimey, it's a pike.
Oh, look at that, Slimy. Slimy, smell. I can have the fish. Don't let it get away. You gone?
No, no, it's still there. It's just, I need to get myself sorted out.
What is it, a carp?
Nah, a pike.
Pike.
Yeah. Teach me, wouldn't it? Come on. Oh, blimey. He's giving me a good run on my little rod, isn't he? No, no, he's still there. No, no, I'll just get a picture of him.
Yeah.
He's not huge, but
Nice size.
yeah.
I've seen further down. How do they let them go? You don't take them home?
No, not allowed.
Are you not allowed?
No, it's a charity owns them.
Well, the whole camp?
No, the canal, all the canals, the Canal and River Trust. Yeah. Gonna struggle with this net here.
Gonna come in now. Oh,
Yeah, that's it. Got him. Oh, that is a chunky fish.
you happy with that one?
I'm very happy. That's the biggest one of these I've ever caught.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're obviously like
Evidently. Cheers. Well, that was a bit of excitement for the first day back, wasn't it, guys? I weren't expecting that. I've only ever had tiny weeny little pike round here and loads and loads of perch. Yeah, I suppose I should have realised really that I suppose sooner or later one would come along, but I was just really kind of mucking about, bouncing it around the lock. The drop shotting weren't working, so I'd gone over onto the lure. But I'm not really geared up for pike, to be honest. The nets, I mean, if I come out for pike, I'll take me big stuff. I mean, this is just me stalking gear, so the net's really only about, I don't know, what is that, 30 inches, something like that. So it's really, you want, you know, you're going to want 35, 40 inches, especially for that thing. It weren't that long, but it was quite a chunk. Definitely the biggest one I've ever had though, so that's something to be thankful for, or pleased for. And I've not blanked, that's for sure, but what I'm going to do is go back onto the lob shotting and head up to another perch spot, because I don't want to, if the pike are on the bite, I've got traces in that, but I haven't got a big enough net, so I don't want to muck around, to be honest. I'd hate to think I damaged a fish, so gonna change spots for the last couple of hours, or last hour and a half before it gets dark, and go back onto the lob shotting. Oh. Well guys, that was it. Lockdown fishing resumed, or after lockdown fishing resumed I should say. I'm really happy with getting that fish. It wasn't an easy session. It's still early for that part of the world. It's not like I can jump on public transport and go off to different places, so I am limited in where I can fish. So I'm going to make the most of it. I mean anywhere I'll be more than happy with that pike, to be fair. It wasn't what I was expecting and wasn't what I was targeting, but it saved the blank. And I mean, PB pike that saves the blank, no one can really argue with that, so that's great. Definitely spring's on the way. The sun's come out. It's warmed up slightly, although it is still pretty cold. Sorry, just manoeuvred a junction there. So the weeds coming back is what I was going to go on to say. It's still a bit chilly, but it's been really, really mild the last few weeks. I haven't had any rain down here for about probably 3 weeks now, I think. No substantial rain. Anyway, the garden was rock hard trying to dig out some worms this morning. So the duckweed started to make a showing as well. So there's a few patches of that. The weeds lifting off the bottom. So the usual challenges of fishing the urban canals in London. But it hasn't dimmed my spirits. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. I've cut off the end of the footage or something. I've come to edit it and haven't got it, so I'm just recording this and I'm going to put it over a picture. Really, it just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me throughout lockdown and putting up with some of my more random tackle making videos. If you did enjoy it, please thumbs up at the bottom and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the next one. Cheers, guys. Fish on.